Hey guys, Rob from Model Makers Union again. I know it's been a while since I've done a video, so we're going to start right back at the beginning. I spent about 6 hours today cleaning up this hobby room. There's a little bit to talk about. Let's have a look. So yeah, this place was a bomb this morning everywhere. I completely deep cleaned everything. So I'm just going to take you for a little tour. So there's the Tacom 16th Jeep that I'm working on right now. It's looking pretty good. I did do all the detailing in the end, well, as much as I could anyways. Fuel lines and plug lines and air lines and all kinds of stuff. Many thanks to David Hobbs for all his reference material. That one's getting ready. Final detail parts are coming. And then the weathering. Behind here, I've got my stash of Red Fox Studio instrument panels, which are friggin' amazing. And this little cockpit here, that's a new set that they've done with resin and photo etch and the instrument panels, everything. So I'm kind of looking forward to trying that out. Sorry, I got a bit of a cold. Here's where I do all my building. As you can see, I'm working on the Jeep. Sorry, there's my phone cord, and that's what my phone leans up on when I'm at the bench, when we're doing video calls. There's all my glues and wire for detailing, etc. These are two kits that A, are friggin' huge, and B, I gotta get working on them again. I messed up the canopy and both of them. So this one, you can see it's got a little bit of shiza on it. So I'm not liking that, so I've ordered a new one. Jeff Hearn has already sent me the new one here for this one now, because I cracked it, being a dumbass. So I'll take all the parts, the big Ed set parts from the old one, and try and transfer them over. But the paint job's coming out really nice on both of these. Black without being black. Yeah, that's the fun part with these things. And then this one, there's not even a wash on this plane yet. This is just messing around with black basing. Works really good. Where are the engines for this thing? The engines came out really neat. Playing around with heat staining. It's very dusty and dark inside there, done with pigments. A pigment slurry. Looks pretty good. Looking forward to finishing that one, finally. Then as we move over here, this is the stash. So I got a bunch of just random stuff here. This kit apparently goes for a lot of money now. I paid 25 bucks for it at a show, so I'm okay with that. This I was super stoked to get. This is a 3D printed. It's cool. I'll do a review on that thing for sure. Here's the big old boat that Chad Hard sent me from Japan. Nice guy, my buddy. And then into the 30-second stuff. Still have yet to build it to me a kit, 30-second scale. I have a few of them. That one I got at a silent auction at the last show I was at for 20 bucks, so that's pretty good. That's a big old bird. This one came to me from a guy from the Sescu Model Club over in the UK. He had to he brought back some paints for me. They sent them over, but they're lacquers, so he stashed them in this box and got them on the plane. So that was pretty sweet. And more 48 scale stuff there. That's a little gem. I've got the full Big Ed set for that. Some of this stuff is going to be on the chopping block soon. It's just, I don't have enough time to build all of it, and nor the interest. And you know how your interests wane as you go through things and you learn things. This is the core for the upcoming group build starting February 1st. The ATST group build. Well, it's actually called If It Walks Like a Duck. The whole theory behind this thing is to make it anything but Star Wars. There's an ulterior motive, and those that know. And some Gundam stuff, Star Wars stuff, into the motorbikes. I do like doing a bike here and there. Big collecting these biker girls. I've got them for all three of my 1/9 Meng now, so gonna start getting into figure painting, which Mr. Mark Sprayberry from Sabo Miniatures has kindly helped me out with. I bought some paints and brushes and got some brushes and so he's helped me out. And down there, just some random stuff. You can see the Bismarck peeking around there. This is a 1/16 Panzer IV that I wanted to show this year. This one's going to be next on my chopping block here pretty soon. I'm going to do another 124 Stuka. Then over here, the Shelf of Doom, sort of. This is a King Tiger that I've 1/16 Trumpeter King Tiger that I've done all the armor texturing on and everything. Most of the kit, well, the entire kit is built. I just got to paint it all. It's a lot of painting and I haven't got around to it yet. Then I managed to make some room on here so I can fit a few more in here if I need to. Then this is just kind of the random shelf. There's my pop collection. And I picked up a new set yesterday. Well, the family got it for me. Iron Maiden. Oh yeah. These guys glow in the dark and shit. It's awesome. And then I got my other Eddie over here. He's awesome too. He keeps an eye on things around here. Then this is the other bench. This used to be my primary bench. Now it's just more of a storage / tool area. I've got a broken down compressor down there. It's a Badger. I don't know what happened to it. Extra stash of stuff. Down here is pastels, clamps, holders, oil paints. This is all my rattle can collection. Well, shouldn't say collection, but and this piece of glass here is like 5/8 of an inch thick. This thing weighs over 100 pounds. It's awesome. If you need to make sure that something's square, flat, level, whatever, that's your ticket, glass. Then inside here I have all my tools, different tapes. This is actually sanding, but I couldn't find anywhere else to put the needle, so there it is. Just random things, a flashlight for when you lose parts on the floor, foam for masking, canopies, cockpits, all that kind of stuff. Then up here, this is my airbrush stuff. This is an airbrush box. This is all the instructions and decals that I have left over from all the kits. There's tons of stuff in there. Spare parts bin. Evergreen for scratch building when I get around to it. Rubber gloves. That whole thing right there is filled with photo etch frets and stuff. I don't throw anything away. And over here I have paint sets in the back. Testers, Model Masters, GW, Army Painter, all clads, AK Extreme Metals. There's my MRP set. Thank you guys from the Sescu. And then this is just random stuff, all my silly putty. This is going to be getting used on the group build. This is the anti-slip texture, polishing compounds for canopies, all kinds of stuff. Spare. You always got to have a backup with this. Keep this. You need this. Same as Mr. Leveling Thinner. And then believe it or not, they are organized by colors, which I've memorized. Then down under here, this is all my washes and pigments and stuff. Down here is just random things. This is all my mission models paint, scale colors paint. And over here, Mr. Ed Tackett printed this off for me. The A10 friggin' gun, but it's paintbrush holder. And then all my solvents, thinners, cleaners. These I just, I put sticky tack and I clamp these things and I can hold them however I want. There's another pile of them there. There's all my panel line washes, Mr. Weathering colors, as well as Tamiya panel liner, which I like. Those are also from Ed Tackett, and so are these. This is my wet palette. It's pretty redneck, but it works well. These containers seal very good, no problems. Those are my, that's where I do my pigment work, so I can collect all the pigments. My oil paints, some of them. Here's all the remaining parts left to work on for the Jeep. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. And here's a display case. There's a big gun I did. That's 16th scale. This thing's actually freaking huge. It's big. Turned out really good. Did good at the shows this year. And then here's all my large scale aircraft. So there's the F-14, 32nd scale, Pink Floyd A-10, Bismarck Bruno turret, 124 scale Stuka, bunch of 16 scale tanks. Yeah, there's lots of them. This is the Gundams. And then most of this is Lloyd's. This is all Lloyd weights and stuff. And then you can see a Bismarck in the background there. And there's the big DR-52. More random stuff. This bike that took forever, that bike that took forever. Big D9R back there. There's a 35th scale Hind. And there's the H1Z Viper, ME262. That's the engine for the King Tiger right there. Little Toon tanks, Toon Sherman, Toon Tiger 1. That's a MiG-3. This is my favorite one so far. This is my 132nd Stuka done in winter camo. There's Grogu that I did for the turkey shoot this year, which we actually made a calendar of, now that I think about it, right here. And look who's on there. It's Mr. Lou. Tank Frenetic Roo. Anyways, so yeah, I'm not till June. Let's see here. Let's find June. There we go. There's Grogu. It was a great time with the Modeling Miscreants. If you guys haven't tuned into the Modeling Miscreants podcast, you need to do that. It's just great stuff. I hang out with those guys every night. We're like family. It's a good time, and well worth the listen. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, yeah, right. I forgot. I got a poster for Christmas that I just hung up today as well. Nightmare on Elm Street. Not the best movie, but still a cool poster. So, yeah, I got a lot of things coming up here, guys, that we're going to discuss, and some serious things. So just keep your eyes on this page or this channel, and we will be making some announcements very soon. Some big stuff. So this is Rob from Model Makers Union signing off.